Hi, this is Wiz. Welcome to my channel. Last week I attempted to make a video where I would be measuring the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour on the Audi e-tron S. It went terribly wrong. I'm glued to that 5.2 seconds. Is that the real 0 to 100 kilometers an hour on this car? I don't think so. .2. So it looks like we get 5.2 on dynamic and sport mode, and we get a 5.5 on comfort and drive mode. I can't move away of that 5.2. Why is that? Is it because of the low temperature? Is it because of the wet tarmac? Is it because I just suck at doing this kind of tests? The mistake I did last time I tried to do it was to select distance instead of speed. Here I am again trying to do it the right way this time. Let's see how it goes. I'm on the exact same location as last week, and this time I'm gonna try to be a little bit more structured. I wanna measure the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour with different settings on the Audi Drive Select. In the specific case of the e-tron S, you've got only 435 horsepower and 808 newton meters of torque as a base, and 503 horsepower and 973 newton meters of torque on boost mode. Boost mode is available for 8 seconds, repeatedly, whenever you kick down the throttle in sport mode. I'm curious to see if there is any difference. The official 0 to 100 kilometers an hour is 4.5 seconds, which is quite impressive given the 2.6 tons weight of the e-tron S. Keep in mind a few things. My e-tron S is currently on winter setup with the original 10.5/20 rims and 285/45 winter tires. Also, it is freaking cold at the moment with a temperature of just 0 degrees. So probably not the ideal weather conditions. I'm gonna redo this test when spring comes and see how numbers will be at that moment compared to what we're gonna get right now. Let's proceed with the measurements. We're gonna start first on dynamic mode and traction control on. Sport mode. So first attempt. 3, 2, 1, go! And here you can see the difference. 4.2 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour on the Audi e-tron S Sportback. That's just impressive. When I tried to do it last time, I got a constant 5.2 seconds, but this is because I was measuring the distance, 0 to 100 meters instead of 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. So again, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour official time is 4.5 seconds. I got 4.2. Let's try to do it again the other way around. So for the time being, we stay on dynamic and sport mode. Let's try again. So I'm gonna have left foot on the brake and right foot on the throttle. 3, 2, 1, go! Ah, that's a failed start. Let's keep going. I've got 4.1 seconds, but it was a false start. Third attempt on dynamic mode, traction control on. 3, 2, 1, go! Ah, force again. I need to practice. I need to practice my 0 to 100 kilometers an hour measurement. 3, 2, 1, go. I got again 4.2 seconds. Let's try it one more time with the same settings. .2 seconds. I love how constant this car is. One last time on dynamic. It gets addictive. The sensations are really great. Again, keep in mind 2.7 tons, 2.6 tons. Still on dynamic, traction control on. .2 seconds. Constant 4.2 seconds instead of the advertised 4.5 seconds. Wow. Wow. So I'm on comfort mode now. Drive instead of sport. Let's see how it behaves. 3, 2, 1, go. I got 4.8 seconds, which is still quite good. Comfort mode, drive instead of dynamic mode, sport. You get 4.8 seconds instead of 4.2. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1, go. 4.8 seconds. That's German engineering, constant time. And now let's try to go back on dynamic, but this time with traction control off. Dynamic, sport mode, and I'm gonna turn the traction control completely off. .2 seconds. I would have expected a wheel spin, but no, you don't get any wheel spin when you accelerate from standstill. One last time with dynamic mode and traction control off. .2. I'm glued to 4.2 seconds, which is awesome. Awesome for the e-tron S Sportback. Wow. I'm really impressed. And now we're gonna try to do it back again on comfort mode with traction control off. Last time, comfort mode with traction control on, we got 4.8 seconds. Let's see. .8 seconds. One last time. .8. Wow. Constant measures. That's the key. Actually, as you can see, I did a 4.17 seconds 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. I think that was the second attempt where I thought I did a false start, but I didn't. The numbers were in red because it weren't as good as the previous one, but it wasn't a false start. So 4.1 seconds. You know what? Let's continue to play. I want to do the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour on all modes. The Audi e-tron has several modes: off-road, all-road, efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. We're gonna leave auto and individual apart because those modes are where the car will adapt to the situation or settings that you would go individual for each setting. Off-road, all-road, efficiency. We did already comfort and dynamic. Let's go on all-road. So all-road, the air suspensions raise up to 7 centimeters. So this is the mode you would use when you really wanna go kind of off-roads. I can feel the car raising up. Let's go with the traction control on. So we could see that there's no difference whether you are on or off with the traction control. So let's keep it on. There you go. I'm on drive, off-road, traction control on. Let's see. .9 seconds. 4.9 seconds. Let's try it one more time. .9 again. Now let's try to go on all-road mode. .8 seconds. So we got 4.9 seconds on off-road mode and 4.8 seconds on all-road mode. Now we're gonna go back on off-road, but on sport mode instead of drive. Let's see if there's any difference. I've got 4.2 seconds on off-road modes, sport, but with traction control off. Wow. Off-road, sport, second try. .2? 4.2 seconds on off-road mode with sport settings. I'm impressed. I'm truly impressed. And now we are going on all-road mode. Honestly speaking, I don't think there will be any difference between off-road and all-road. But let's see, we never know. Traction control is back on. I'll try first on drive and then on sport. .9 seconds. One more run. .9. So now it's gonna be all road sport with traction control on. 4.3 seconds. Wow. So I've learned the obvious. You need to be on sport mode if you want to get the best results. Whatever settings you are on the Audi Drive Select, whether it's off-road, all-road, dynamic, comfort, whatever, you need to be on sport mode instead of drive if you want to get the best results. And now we're gonna go on efficiency mode. Let's see if there's a drop in time when we are in efficiency mode. We're not on sport or drive, we are in efficiency. Less power for sure. Still an impressive 4.8 seconds. Let's do one more time, efficiency mode. .8 seconds. And now let's try with still efficiency mode, but sport. .4. Disappointing. One more try, efficiency sport. .2. So efficiency mode does nothing on the performances of the e-tron S Sportback. After having done all these 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, you can see the actual consumption, which is 53.1 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Of course, it is pretty high, but keep in mind we just did 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, pushing really the e-tron S. And here you can see the actual range, which is 196 kilometers with the battery charged at 70%. I start this video with the battery charged at around 85% and a range of 240 kilometers an hour. So we know that range is an issue on this car. I'm gonna talk about it on a next video. So there you go. It is impressive how you get constant figures with the e-tron S. I owned in the past a Tesla Model S 100D with the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.3 seconds, and I have to say that the e-tron S feels very similar to that. But keeping in mind that this is an SUV with 2.6 tons. Tesla fans will say that the 100D isn't the performance model and the actual long-range model does the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.8 seconds. And they are right, actually. I would be very curious to see an e-tron RS Sportback and a 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in something like 3 seconds. But I guess there is the e-tron GT for that is coming next month. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you won't miss a thing. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.